has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome, folks, to the farm in Palo Alto, California, in the home stadium of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Stanford will kick it off to get us underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Cavaliers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking downfield, it's Reinbolt. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. That ball snagged for a completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Cavaliers are in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Cavaliers. He would not be denied.
Oh, how about the power here by this back? Just too much for this defense to handle down in the red zone on this beautiful touchdown run. It's going to take a lot more to take this big back down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled, but forced down. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Handoff to the back. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the second down play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To throw, it's Reinbolt. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side, and this pass is on target, caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So far, it's Virginia on top, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out left, complete. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Cardinal. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He's past the marker and still going. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the single back takes the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Again, makes it second and medium. Oh, here comes the reverse. Breaks free. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
The Cavaliers line up on 1st and 10 now. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He makes the grab. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gained to the 35-yard line.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
First down here for this offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Here comes a handoff. A gain makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Reinbolt. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Powering through. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And so a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Turns it loose downfield. What a catch! And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. 1 more play before they head to the locker room. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's a dart right down the middle. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. breaks into the open. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cavaliers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick throw over the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I love this. Athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. Scanning the field, it's Reinbolt. Missed his receiver, it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Reinbolt. Throws it to the right. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Cavaliers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The Cavaliers will crank up the tempo. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Back to throw. It's Reinbolt. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback. This offense, nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He keeps it on the design run. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Reinbolt. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Cavaliers will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They give the running back a touch here in this game. Catch made over the middle.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, you do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Stanford has moved into the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Quick pass, the catch is made. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Design quarterback run. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. QB keeper all the way. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Can they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Intercepted in the end zone. The 30, the 20, at the 10 now. And he's into the end zone easily, but this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Virginia.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout at the half now. adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. The defense has got it. Oh, he loses the football. What a dream finish for this defense. Take the ball away, crush any chance of a comeback. Now you can just kneel down and secure the win. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Leaning on the run game here. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. This offense is still clicking.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Here's the point after attempt. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Virginia 27, Stanford 7.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Stevens. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Oh, he makes the catch. What a grab by the junior. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
And that's a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it rip. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Cardinal offense lines up 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Stanford.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Runs through the defender. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Dropping back, it's Reinbold. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it on a crossing route. And a big gain on the final play. That is symbolic of this impressive victory.